then let's do Instagram Live. Okay, anyway, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns. Y'all, they took my iPad and my iPhone off of the Wi-Fi. Only my devices for some reason. But it could be because they stopped us. It's always just my stuff, you see? It's not, never everybody else's. They forget that my family is nasty. That my grandmother cooks and never washes her fucking hands. Abusive, I tell you, they're abusive. But nobody wants to come to the plant because it's your parents. They always want you to fuck your parents. They want you to just kiss their ass and there ain't no reason to. Okay, anyway, Enneagram 101. Okay, so first thing is it's a type 1. This is the reformer. It's the perfectionist. Usually they are always considered good and wholesome, which really I have been that way. Motivated by the desire to do good, the need to live life the right way. And it's true. I mean, I think I'm still in like a type 1. At their best, they're ethical, reliable, standard, self-control. At their worst, they're judgmental, dogmatic, and critical. It's true, because you guys get to see both sides of what I'm saying. They may not be a perfectionist in the traditional sense of lining up their environment, but struggle with this internal critic, causing anxiety of things they should do. I'm past that shit. So that's why sometimes it may look like I'm not a reformer. But I have perfected the perfection of some shit. So it'd be like, except for making sure this show is on the right channel. Because I don't know. I think it's on Brown Sugar too. Anyway, so yeah, I have perfected the perfect of whatever. You put a message in here. Hello. Okay, that's it. So anyway, hello. But yeah, it's like that's what happens. You become like anxious all the time because some things just don't work out right, and it's not your problem. It's always just like it's always somebody else's issue. You see what I'm saying? People would think that they are the problem, that they are the issue, and they are not. You know, it's like your own internal issue. That's what I'm trying to say. It's your own internal issues that you will have. So that's the reformer or the perfection. If you sit there, you'll be in the show though. It's on a different camera. That's what I was saying. So until like, I'm sorry, I don't want to get in trouble because I think I'm supposed to go to bed. But yeah, they are probably unaware. They push people away with judgments about the world and shit. And I don't have any judgments or anything, but I think people take me the wrong way too, because it'll be like, well, this is a perfectionist. So because I don't focus on other people, so it's different type of perfectionists too. I don't give a fuck about other people and how they feel. Like it really don't fucking matter to me. All that matters is that I have everything set up in my own environment to make me happy. Like it does not matter to me. And so some perfectionists will look outward and want approval from somebody else. But it's like, no, I already have a list of what I like, so fuck you. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how it is. So I think sometimes I don't need help. You understand? Like sometimes, like this time, I just need people to get the fuck out of my way. I need abusers away from me, and that's it. But that's all. Other than that, I don't need your help. Like it's all like I already got everything I need. Everybody that tried to help me, you already fucked everything up. So no, I don't need help at all. Type 2 is the helper. It's motivated by the need to be needed, need to feel they are lovable and valuable. This is a lot of black women, like they fall into this. Actually, women, period, fall into this, the helper. So it'll be like we'll be going beyond ourselves to help them. And they don't ever give us things back because they feel like that's something that we have to give them. And we don't have to give anybody anything. And so I'm looking at these and I'm thinking, oh my God, this is so good to be part of your personality. But at the same time, I need y'all to start kicking ass. It's like some of this shit, I'm like, okay, it's cool to be a woman, but fuck you. You cannot get to the point where you get heart disease or diabetes or all this different shit because you don't have time to go to the gym because you got to go pick up your kids' stuff and all this stuff and they 50 fucking years old. Fuck that. I know you can be loving, generous, enthusiastic, warm, and giving, but get that to yourself first and stop giving it to other people because it's not for them to have from you. Next, at their worst, they are martyr, over-accommodating, and indirect. You see what I'm saying? Because you would then start to have this personality where you want to please people, but you don't want to. You see what I'm saying? It's like the wanting to please will take over, override you will need to take care of yourself. So take care of yourself first. Even if you are help yourself the fuck first. Fuck these people. A two may not realize that they are putting themselves in a service role to others as a way to feel valuable. What you say now? What you say again, so I can put in the show too. What you say? You said what now? Okay, he said that's true. That's true. They may not even realize that throughout their serving, they are creating a relationship where they are needed and hoping to also be served in return. You see? So that's the part, because some people may feel like that they don't want to serve you. Because that's when they start to give you the stereotypes. You fat, you black, you ugly, and bitch, you ain't nothing but beautiful. So instead of them returning the service, they'll start to, if they used you for anything, they'll start to make a negative connotation towards you. So then, therefore, you still not getting the help you need, even when it is that you need help, even after you help somebody else. So yes, it's cool, but now start to take over your own life and help yourself first. And still be a helper. You see what I'm saying? Be motivated by the need to help yourself first. Don't steal, don't kill, don't rob. I'm saying, because some people do it. Some people would try to use this and try to say, because they already manipulate us. You see what I'm saying? So the other side of this is you could have a helper, but it really could just be a manipulator. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, that's it. When they feel taken advantage of, they feel a lot of anger and resentment, which shows up as martyrdom. That's what I'm telling you, because they're going to get on your good side and become sociopathic. So you have to leave people alone. You have to. You have to let the shit go. And that's it. So it's like, if you helping to a point where you are losing yourself, stop helping. The achiever or the performer. I'm like this too. So listen, this is what I turned into. Motivated by the need to be successful. It's not that good. I'm successful. But now I'm reveling in my success. It's not a joke. I want some money. I need some money. Believe their value lies in their achievement. I'm not saying that that's my most valuable thing, but hey, proof is in the pudding, bitch. At their best, optimistic, practical, efficient, they get things done. That's me. At their worst, look, narcissistic, that's me. Workaholic, deceptive in times where their ability to succeed is at risk or to maintain their image. I'm talking about, bitch, I would dog your ass out. Don't fuck with me. Like, it's like, if I think you trying to mess up my reputation or who I am, I don't give not two fucking fucks if I fuck you over or not. Because at that time, that means that you don't give a fuck about me. So yes, I am. I'm the achiever. A struggle the three will have is identifying who they are from and what they do. They have difficulties getting in touch with their own thoughts and feelings. That's not me. Success comes at an expense of your feelings. And it's not something that I feel, it's something that I know. So it just be like, that's why I be like, bitch, if I'm better than you, say fuck you, bitch, and get on out the fucking home, because I ain't got time for you. So that's it, number 3. Sorry, y'all, I'm just giving y'all the ghetto version of what I'm talking about. Okay, type 4, the individualist, the romantic, the creative. See, I'm this person too. Motivated by the need to be themselves, to understand their feelings, and to be understood. Oh my God. At their best, they are warm and heart-centered, introspective. They want to contribute something unique to the world. They are willing to deal with the hard stuff and find the deeper purposes. Fuck the hard stuff. I'm tired of that shit because somebody else is pushing it on me and it ain't nothing I need to be dealing with. At their worst, they are depressed, never. Self-conscious, never. They find it hard to separate the facts from the feelings from the facts. Okay? Because they are focused on this higher meaning in life, they can sometimes let them be a gap between themselves and others, and can silo themselves, which silence themselves. So introverts. And guess what? That's okay too. Boys may not realize that they get wrapped up in themselves and their own thoughts. It's an introvert. It's okay. Make sure you get in space. Type 5, the observer, the investigator. This is just not me. I do not like being in other people's business. Motivated by the need to be capable, self-sufficient, to know everything. At their best, they are analytical, wise, objective, and perceptive. At their worst, they are arrogant, distant, and critical. Okay? This is another type that can really get into their own head. They will focus more on their thoughts and knowledge rather than feeling and deeper, meaning like a fool. They even substitute feelings for facts. They are at risk of alienating themselves because they conserve their energy and knowledge. They are worried about these things being depleted. I think that could be true for a lot of people, because what happens is that if the energy, what I'm saying is, I don't think it's true. I think that when a person focuses on themselves, they don't and alienate themselves. It's like they don't want to get a wrong conversation to the wrong person. Everybody is not a person that's going to talk to you intelligently about what you're talking about. You can't sit and talk about money with a dope fiend. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why I'm going to sit here and talk about millions of $1,000. You see what I'm saying? Millions of dollars with you, billions of dollars with you, and I know you're going to smoke up half the shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I cannot sit down and talk to a gambler about money because I know you'll gamble this shit away. It's just like some things or some conversations or whatever you're not going to have with everybody. So I don't see anything wrong with them conserving that type of conversation or their energy. So somebody else that wrote this might see it in a different way, but I don't. It's just like, nah. I don't think that's like basically just fucking yourself over and wasting words. Everybody don't like to talk. Motivated, so type 6 is the questioner, the skeptic, the loyalist, and that's the truth. So the questioner, I'm not one of them either. Motivated by need to have support and need security. People always think I'm going to ask questions. Bitch, I don't care. It really means that I just don't care about you. And I'm sorry, y'all. I can't care about everybody. Loyal, responsible, caring, devoted, and prepared. That's at their best. At their worst, they are paranoid, controlling, rigid, and defensive. They can be so focused on the worst case scenario that others may think they are very negative. The 6 may not realize they are projecting their fears and stresses onto those around them, which prevents the 6 from actually learning skills and developing the emotional capacity to deal with them on their own. Me and the 6 will never get along. Let me tell y'all why. Because remember I met that woman at the store and she started talking about she met a homeless man at a fucking Panera Bread. She invited him in and then started telling people everything they do is seen as some kind of negative fucking shit. And I'm not into that. Every time something happens, it's not that I have to look at it and view it as the end of the world or something negative happened for that to happen. It's not the truth. It cannot be the truth. It's not true all the time. Sometimes positivity is the way that you need to take action. So that's why me and the 6, I just can't be with you. And I don't like people asking me no dumbass questions like the bitch that came up to me in Walgreens. Do you know what nail stuff is? Is this for the fungus? Bitch, you know I don't know you. Get your ass back to Texas and leave me the fuck alone. Y'all think I'm playing? The whole follow me in Walgreens. Type 7. The enthusiast, the adventurer. Now, this is the type of person I like. Motivated by need to be content, be happy, avoid suffering. At their best, they are fun, spontaneous, confident, and flexible. At their worst, rebellious, impulsive, self-destructive, and unpredictable. It sounds a bit like me too. The 7 may not realize that because they are constantly moving from one thing to the next, those around them feel like they might not be seen or heard in the moment. They might come across as flaky. Of course, I always comes across as a bimbo, because of the voice. And my tits are kind of small too. But anyway, so yeah, that's the personality. They don't have much to say about a type 7. You see that? They just left them out. That's fucked up. Okay, type 8, the asserter, the challenger, the maverick, the rebel. Motivated by the need to protect themselves, be self-reliant, strong, and independent. At their best, they are direct, advocate for others, courageous, leader, influential. That is so like me too. At their worst, they are controlling, domineering, rebellious, overextend themselves. This can be like a self-destruct mode for an 8 who never wants to be vulnerable and keeps muscling and steamrolling their agenda in a situation instead of surrendering. Whoa, that's a lot. The 8s can quickly judge others who they view as weak or indecisive and may push them away without giving them a chance. And that is the truth. 8s will attack people that are actually weaker than they are. And that's some weak ass shit too. You see what I'm saying? So I like the Enneagram because the Enneagram actually gives you the negative personalities of people. And me and the 8 just cannot get along either because I'm just not that type of person. I don't like to attack anybody. You see what I'm saying? Or I don't like to leave other people out because everybody has a good idea or a good decision or something that they done good in their lives. You see, they always have something great to offer you. So anyway, I think that's it. It's just 8 enneagrams, and you just pick out what type of personality you are or whatever. I don't know what they use it for. I really don't know. My great grandparents came to the U.S. I think it's number 9. I think it's 9. Facing the American dream, while trying so hard to fit in, their heritage took a backseat. Before my grandma. At their best, number 9, okay. At their best, they're diplomatic, open, calming, and they are welcoming. At their worst, they are stubborn, apathetic, judgmental. They are very out of touch with their anger. Because a 9 avoids being controversial and they're so accommodating, they can lose touch with themselves and things they actually want in life. when they constantly avoid conflict in their relationships, they're driving a pretty wedge in the intimacy. So you see, number 9, they lead with anger. Again, I can't do that either. I'm just like not that type of person. We won't get along. But that's it, y'all. I'm sorry. But it's anyway, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk telling you to read more about Enneagrams and see where you are. Where do you lie? And if you lie in any of those numbers that I don't get along with, bitch, get the fuck on. Because you are not the type of person I need in my life. You see what I'm saying? Fuck off. So anyway, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns telling you to fuck off if you my enemy. And I love you and I thank you if you're my friend. Have a good day. Toodles.